So what do you think of the new music?
It's interesting.
Come on.
It's good.
All right, so we've been trying. I've been a little frustrated trying to get this whole podcast thing up and going. Been some frustrations on the cameras, microphones, being able to set everything up, and also on our intro and outro music, which I really liked, but it's copyrighted and we can't use it, which I'm learning.
Yeah, because it just is a blank gap in the beginning of our video for about 10 seconds.
That's right. So we had to back up on a few things and redo a few things, but we are determined to start doing this on a regular basis because Kayla and I have things to talk about. You may not be interested, but we have things to talk about. We need to get them out. So let's just catch up a little bit. You were gone this last week.
I was.
All right. Where were you?
I was in Boca Raton.
Wow, that sounds
Florida.
fancy.
Or some people say Boca Raton.
Yeah. What do you say?
I say Boca Raton.
Right. That's just how you grew up.
Well, I didn't know it existed until about 3 years ago.
Okay. So is there a beach there or what?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go to the beach, but I hear they're beautiful. I was there helping a friend of mine with a conference. Mm-hmm. He owns a worship consulting company.
Get out.
Yeah, called Vamp Worship.
Vamp Worship.
Vamp.
So what does vamp mean? I was meaning to ask you this.
Vamp, like a vamp in the song is like a part of the song that you repeat and it gets stronger and stronger and
like
stronger,
what? Like give me an example.
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything off the top of my head. But like in a worship song where you get, to the vampy part where you're just singing it over and over and over again and it builds up.
Like what?
It starts. So we went through this. I don't have one.
Because when you said vamp, I was thinking, all right, vamp is like when you just keep, I've always thought of it as like you just keep talking to try and fill the space. Just vamp. I don't know where I picked that up from or where I got that definition from, but
let's vamp it.
Vamp. Well, no, it's just like she's just vamping. Just talking and filling the space. But I guess that's kind of is that.
Yeah, musically, that's what.
So give me like an example. You're just not going to, are you?
I don't have.
I think you
can't
do,
think
but
of
you're
one.
just not going to give me one. That's all right, though.
I don't.
That's fine. So tell me. So what happened? There's a conference, a worship conference?
Yeah, so what he does...
Is it his conference?
It's his conference.
Oh, get out.
He put on the conference.
What's his name?
Devin Adams is his name.
And he's from here?
No.
But he was here?
He was here for a little bit.
Okay, I got you. Worship leader.
Yes. That's where I met him, is here.
Gotcha. And so it's his conference in Boca Raton. Mm-hmm. And
it was the first one.
Oh, really?
The first conference.
All right, how'd it go?
It went really well.
Nice. All right.
God moved. People learned and grew.
So how about, all right, other than the conference, did you see anything cool? Did you do anything cool?
Went to the mall. Bought a good pair of jeans.
Okay. All right.
From American Eagle. That was an event for me.
All right. Well, and congratulations on that.
But it was the conference, day in, day out. It was pretty sweet.
Well, glad you're back. We missed you, but
yes.
It was a big day here at the fort.
Yes, how was Sunday? Tell me about it.
It was good. It was good. Garrett was back. Garrett had been gone for 3 weeks, had his little leg thing.
Little leg thing.
Mysterious illness that kept him in the hospital for 8 days. We were all very worried. But now he's better. We can laugh about it. But was pretty worrisome at the time. But thankful he was back. He was excited to be back, and it was a good day. It was really, really a good day. Of course, I really enjoy Sundays. I was out for a couple weeks before that, and had got to visit a few churches, and I just I really enjoy being back with our folks. I really do. Of course, I love all the team here, but I love being with our people. I love getting to stand up in front of them and see them and speak to them. So Sunday was good. Oh, I do. I enjoy it. That's probably my most comfortable place is just being able to. I enjoy the music and all, but I feel like when I get up and get to speak to our folks, it's almost like now I get to relax. Mm-hmm. Like the rest of the time I'm worried about how everything else is going, but that's when I get to, I just get to speak to our folks. So it's probably the most relaxed. Other people who don't do a lot of public speaking, that probably sounds crazy to them. Right. But for me, anyway, that's the way it feels. But it was a good Sunday. Got to meet some new folks, and we did a little fellowship thing at Mount Zion after the service, and got to meet some new people there, and that was cool. Really, really good day. So what do we got going on this week? I mean, what's going on in your life this week? What's new? What's happening? Well,
tonight we're starting back with you.
Yep.
So that's exciting.
Russ is really excited.
Is he?
He is. He may be a little tired. He went back to class today, but he's pumped. Good. Sam's blood pressure doesn't ever rise.
Right. It's kind of just
yeah.
Kind of like you.
Nah, come on now. But Russ is pumped up. He's excited. Good. So you got some fun stuff in store?
Yes. Fun stuff in store. We have some gourmet Little Caesars pizza coming.
Nice. Wow. Hot and ready, everybody.
Hot and ready.
This podcast brought to you by
from our sponsors at Little Caesars. So we got some good food coming.
Yeah.
We have some nice cold drinks.
Nice.
Some pop, some sodas.
Okay.
I don't know. We got some good worship coming.
Cool.
And we're going to talk a little bit about identity tonight.
Yeah.
And purpose.
Awesome.
So, I think it's going to go well.
I was meaning to tell you, there's a few families that normally attend Mount Zion, but they have students. And, one of the things that in this whole development of the Mount Zion location, revitalizing that location, certain things aren't there. We have some things that are here. We're just concentrating efforts and just developing things as God, brings the people and the provision and all that stuff. And so the student ministry is here on Wednesday nights. We don't have student ministry there. So some of the families that have students that are attending Mount Zion are going to come on over here and go to fall group, and so their kids can come to student ministry. So
sweet, that's great news.
So I'm thankful that everybody's seeing what a team effort it is. That we're all still really in this together, and how it's really needed. We all really need one another, and so I was glad to see they were just so easily adaptable to that, and so thankful for that. And who knows what the future holds? As God provides the people and the resources. But we did. Now, speaking of what God's providing, we did get to wash the Mount Zion building. Did you see the pictures?
It is night and day.
It's crazy, isn't it?
You don't realize how much it was neat. Well, at least I didn't. Until I saw how clean it was, I didn't realize how bad it was before. Like, it was terrible. It
looks amazing. Now, it's still like parts of it need to be painted. There's chip paint. We're going to do that. But I mean, it is incredible.
Impressive.
How different it looks. And I love that. I love when something really looks different like that. So, so anyway, that was cool. And so we're going to continue to make improvements on stuff. And we got the new roof coming on over here at the kids' building. That's going to be happening this month, which is awesome, so that we don't have to have the trash can catching the leak.
Or those kiddie pools.
Yeah. So we're going to move past that part of that era will be over. The leaking era, which has been a long time, is going to be be over, which is exciting.
A long time coming.
Yeah. So excited about that. So fall group, encouraging your parents, of students, come on over and be a part of fall group. It's going to be, I'm really excited about it. We're going to have it at both places. Going to have, Justin is going to be leading, and I'm going to be leading, and we may even swap back and forth. So I'll be here at Eastern Heights, and Justin will be there at Mount Zion, but some Wednesdays we may swap back and forth. And so that'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to having more time to just get to spend with folks and get to know people, because a lot of the time on Sunday mornings, it's real fast, and there's just so many people coming through the line, and so it's good to really get to know people, what's going on, and it helps me. I talked about how comfortable I am getting up and preaching. Well, it's really a big part of that is knowing who you're talking to,
right,
and being able to understand what their needs are and where they're coming from and what they're worried about. And so it really helps me to know our folks even more. The more I get to know about their kids and their work and what's going on and the things that they're learning from the Bible, and that's what I'm really excited about on Wednesday night as well, is that we're going to continue to dig in and get to know the Bible more. And so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So as you guys are having
slightly jealous.
Yeah, well, you guys are going to be having a big time over there.
Yeah.
You know what Russ really wants? This is kind of an aside. You know what Russ and I have been talking about? Do you know what Gaga Ball is?
Yes.
All right.
He spoke to me about it, too, about having one.
We're going to build one of those.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It looked really easy, like really simple.
Sam said you could turn over tables inside and do it. I don't know.
Interesting.
A thought.
It's probably not as durable as you want it to be.
I don't know.
Especially with how wild the game can get.
I've never actually played. I've been places where they played, and it looks like a lot of fun. Did they play at camp?
They got really into it at camp.
So
really into it.
I don't know. It was not
intimidating.
That was not on the radar when I was a kid.
Right.
There was no Gaga Ball. We played Gator Ball at Arnold Junior High School. Did you ever play Gator Ball?
I did not. I didn't play any kind of ball.
Oh, no?
I was not athletic.
Not basketball, football, tennis? No.
Nothing.
Okay. Well.
I was a choir nerd.
Nerd for sure. No, come on now.
I'll take it.
So no sports for you, huh?
No sports.
But you've been can I say you've been like more active lately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you been doing?
I actually enjoy it now.
Yeah. What you been doing?
Well,
you don't have to if this is non.
Oh no, I'm happy to share.
I don't get too much in your business.
I have a workout partner, my good friend Dacia. You've met her a couple of times.
I have. Please introduce me to her again.
Every time Dacia is at the fort, I say, "Hey Matt, this is my friend Dacia. Dacia, this is my pastor Matt."
Yeah. And
they're both like, we know.
Yeah.
It's about the 5th time I've done that.
I like her. She's very nice.
Yeah, she's cool.
Very sweet. Cool. And her parents have the restaurant, is that right?
Yes, Rose's Caribbean.
Roses.
Plug, if you like Caribbean food.
This podcast
Rose's
brought to you by
Caribbean restaurant. It's delicious.
I still haven't been. Where is it? Go. Where is it again?
It's on Torch Hill Road, so it's off of Victory Drive.
Okay.
It's actually down the street from Benning Hill.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. I've been there. We did a block party.
Yes,
that was
we
fun.
did.
Roses. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go check it out. What do you like to get when you go there?
If my pocket allows, I would prefer the oxtail dinner. You get the oxtails and you get 2 sides.
But that's like a special occasion thing?
Yeah.
Oxtail's a little pricey.
But they're so good. It's worth it. So you get rice and peas.
Yeah.
Or rice and beans. And you get the meat on top, whatever meat you choose. There's jerk chicken, curry goat, oxtails. They have fried jerk chicken now, which looks really good.
Fried jerk chicken?
Yeah.
That does sound good.
Yeah, they have these hot, like these Caribbean spicy wings as well. It's good. Okay.
I'm going tonight.
So you get those, and then you can get mac and cheese.
Are they open for dinner?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I may have to go for tonight.
Swing through.
Yeah, I may have to do that.
You will not regret it.
You made me hungry now. So you know why oxtails are so expensive?
Because it's oxtails, like.
I mean, you got this big giant cow, right?
And you only use the tail of the entire.
They only have one little tail.
Right.
Right? It's not like hamburger, because the whole thing could be hamburger.
Right.
Anyway. So oxtail's the special occasion dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a little pricier. I'm thinking about the fried jerk chicken, though. That sounds really, really good.
Their jerk sauce is really good.
Does Dacia
Even if
work
I
there?
don't get jerk chicken, I get the jerk sauce poured over everything. Yeah, she
really?
works there.
She does work there. Mm-hmm. So I might see her if I go.
Yeah.
I'll introduce myself.
Do so for the 8th time.
That's right. So, sorry, we got sidetracked. So you and Dacia, what are y'all doing?
We have a membership at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go to Lake Bottom, and we,
y'all
run up and down those stairs, and then run on the
people
track.
Doing that. That looks terrible.
Yeah.
I used to have to do that when I was in high school. When I went to Columbus High.
The fun thing about it for me, or the most rewarding part about it, is not even the physical, the way you look or whatever. That was my motivation at first, but now I enjoy being able to do things easier than I did before. Because getting up those stairs was not happening about 2 months ago. Yeah. But now I can run up and down the stairs, a couple times before I completely die. Yeah. I was just showing Joey my push-up improvement.
Oh, yeah?
Last night, yeah.
Who's Joey?
Joey is my boyfriend. I love him. I'm in love. Joey Roberts.
Oh. I love Joey, too. I love Joey a lot.
Sweet.
Yeah. Did Joey show you his push-ups?
No, he doesn't have any of those.
Yeah, me and Joey in a push-up contest, that would be interesting. I'm doing nothing acting unless it's working on the church here, and then that's when I realize how out of shape I am. I'm like, I don't need to be in the revive and restore church, but I need to be in the relax and and recreate church, because I'm too out of shape to
relax and recreate.
I'm too out of shape to be doing floors and knocking down, and pulling up carpet. I do that stuff, and it's days before I. So maybe I need to go run stairs with you, and
let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, I need to do something. But all right. So you're enjoying that? Feeling good? That. And you're drinking green drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And water and. Oh, sorry.
Well, good for you. Good for you. I'm just eating everything in sight. I'm trying to be a bigger presence on stage. Is what I'm thinking. I want to command attention when I get up on the stage. I want everybody to go, well, wait, we better listen. That's a big presence in the room. Well, my voice can't carry on my body to.
Your body will pick up the slack.
That's right. Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah. Cool.
All
right. Well, one of the things that as we're doing this, and we're going to do this, we're going to make sure we do this on a regular basis. We're going to say it out loud. So saying you're going to go run the stairs out loud in front of other people, right? Which I'm not going to do.
Keeps you accountable.
All right. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that. I didn't say I was going to do it.
You did say you were going to do it.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to run stairs. I'll have to get the ambulance over there. But anyway, so what we're trying to do is try and build in some regular things for us to talk about. And one of the things we thought would be interesting for us to talk, because we enjoy talking, at least I enjoy talking to you. You at least pretend you enjoy talking to me. Mm-hmm. But
I have good acting skills.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So some differences in our life experience. One of those is that I'm a few years older than you are.
Just a few.
I just had a birthday. I turned 44 years old.
Woot, woot. Oh, I told people you were 45. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. 44 I think is right. So, but how old are you?
I'm 24. 24.
So that is, and your birthday was recently too.
No, it is. It's in October.
Oh, it's in October. It's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming soon. Not recently. All right. So we're very close to 20 years. Well, 20 years and some months, but 20 years apart. So that's.
When I was born in 1994, you were 20 years old.
1994, I was graduating from Columbus High School as a fifth-year senior. Also had that conversation with somebody the other day.
Really?
Yeah. They said, stop telling people about
how
you didn't do well in high school. I have children.
They'd kick you out today.
So So anyway, yeah, they said, stop talking about how you hated homework. I have to get my kids to do homework.
Right.
Sorry. But so 20 years difference. And so there's some difference in life experience, some other things that would affect our difference in life experience. But so what I thought would be good is that since I am so old and out of touch, that maybe you could help teach me some things, because I need to be able to relate down to our younger folks in our congregation. Because you know, at this point now, most folks are, you know, I'm right in the middle, you know, but probably most folks in our church are younger than me now. We got a good number that are, you know, right around my age or older, but there's a lot that are younger than me. So, but I don't want to be out of touch. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You got to help me. You got to help me relate to.
Well, it's funny that you bring this up, because being a youth leader, I'm starting to find out that I'm not as cool as I thought I was.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of things that I'm learning.
Yeah.
You know, one of my latest fascinations has been TikTok. I haven't downloaded it. I'm probably not going to get into it, but I just find it very comical.
I'm gonna go ahead and warn you.
You
all
know?
right, because that one night I was hanging around talking to the youth after, and they were talking about TikTok. And so I did download it. It's scary.
Oh no!
It's I mean, I don't think I can talk about it without being offensive. It's yeah, it's a lot of mess on there.
Well, better delete your TikToks. You heard it here.
It is, I mean, and it happens quickly. You just keep swiping it, and it is like one weird behavior after another.
Exactly. It's like a collection of weird behaviors.
Weird,
I don't
offensive,
understand.
You know, I mean.
Jeez.
And most of it by, you know, young people. Like, they look like, at least the little I looked at, like they were teenagers and rough. Anyway. So, so check it out.
I have no intentions on downloading TikTok, just to be clear. But I do find it funny how, you know, you'll come across it sometimes on Instagram, or like somebody will be doing a TikTok on their story or something like that. And I'm like, I don't understand the appeal, but that's their...
Right, so you think it's just like them doing those like fast lip sync things?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
It's some real weirdness. It really is. But I haven't seen everybody, so if you have a TikTok and you enjoy it, I'm sure I'm not talking about you. I'm sure I'm not.
Disclaimer.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that's just one of the examples of things that I'm not too caught up on. But
yeah. So I'm ahead of you on TikTok.
On TikTok, yes.
Woo!
You one-upped me with that one.
Right.
I'll give you that one.
Nice.
But I did want to introduce a term to you that you may or may not know. We talked a little bit about it earlier.
That's good, and then I can work it into a sermon, and people are like,
right,
wow,
like
that joker's lit. No.
All right. So the word clout.
Clout, which is, I know that word.
What? Okay, give me the definition of clout.
Well, clout's like, I don't know, somebody who's got like influence.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's like, but like, is there like a urban dictionary version?
Yes and no. Like, it still means the same thing, but when you think about someone who has a lot of clout, you think of someone that's like very, you know, famous or has a lot, like you said, a lot of influence.
Right.
Millions of views, millions of, you know, likes, endorsements, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that way. I was thinking like somebody with like political power.
You would only,
you know, like the president has clout, or you know, the CEO, or you know, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I mean, the president does have clout, but it's in like social media terms. Okay. So a couple years ago, well, when I was in college, there was this website called Clout with a K.
Oh yeah.
Clout. .com. And it basically, you logged into all your social media websites and it monitored, or it gave you an overview of like how much clout you had. So it gave you like a measurement of how much people look at your stuff or engage with your posts and stuff like that. That website doesn't exist anymore. But the term is still.
It sounds like that. It sounds like that experience could be very ego feeding or ego deflating.
Very much so.
So that doesn't exist.
I didn't really care at the time, but this word has like popped up again.
In what context?
Recently. In the same context, it's clout with the C, like the normal way. But, there are songs that talk about, you do anything for clout.
Okay.
And, it's just everyone's obsession. People, like with TikTok, people are going on there in, pursuit of clout. People want to be seen. They want those likes. They want to be TikTok famous. There are people in our city who are TikTok famous.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Because that's what one of the kids was saying. That girl goes to my school. She's TikTok famous.
Okay.
Which... the more you know about TikTok, you go, all right.
Oh, yikes, yeah.
That's one of the things that's really interesting to me right now is how somebody can be famous but not famous.
Right.
Because of all the different places that you can watch things, hear things, read things, somebody can be known by millions of people. Millions of people can follow their stuff, but most people in the world have no idea who they are. Unless you're part of their group, unless you're part of the ones that follow them, most people have no clue who that person is. But in their eyes, they're very famous. They're making a living off of their social media or YouTube or whatever.
Yep.
So how about you? How much clout do you have?
I don't have much clout.
No.
I don't intend on having any more acquiring the clout.
Why not?
Influence
is good though, right?
It could either make or break your ego if you put too much emphasis on it. I have struggled with that in the past though. Especially on like Instagram and it's subtle at first. You're like, oh, I got a little bit more likes. Oh, got a little bit more followers, And then you just kind of shoot for that after a while. It's that. So I was talking to someone about it. Actually, Devin's wife, we were talking about it, and she was saying how you get, every time you see someone like your photo, you get a little rush of endorphins of like, oh. So then you just shoot for that over and over. I don't know if it's that deep, but.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's definitely something you get out of it, some rush you get out of it, adrenaline thing. There's something to the whole thing about this, just swiping and checking stuff. But when you post something, you want to go and see if other people saw it, if other people liked it, and that'll be true. Like if we post this video or when we post this video, I'll be interested to know who saw it and who reacted to it or whatever. But yeah, well, I have this weird relationship with social media that, I feel like I'm more happy when Facebook and Instagram are not on my phone, right? But I know that I should be using them for ministry to communicate and share with people. And so I'm trying to do that because y'all trying to push me in that direction. But it's just not a natural thing for me. But I'm going to try and do better. And we'll do more stuff like this, and this will be an intentional way of trying to have more online presence. But so let me ask you this: how about church or pastors? Is that should I be trying to get more? Is that the way you say it? Get more clout, gain clout.
Either one. Should you? Not necessarily. I mean, there are some very cloudy religious figures out there.
I think for you when you're talking about clout, you see it as a real negative.
I mean, it's hard to see it as a positive. I mean, no one is really turning it into a positive. Not that I see. Or you see more of it being like, this person is gaining clout for doing something that's derogatory or something that's, know. But there are people like religious figures who, not religious figures, but inspirational, people on the social medias that are popular for positive things, like T.D. Jakes, Stephen Furtick. A lot of people are, they look to them. But you also can see, like, the materialistic part of it.
Right.
And, like, even though those people are doing good things, they're very, they pay a lot of attention to what they're wearing, what they look like, what they're doing, which,
I got to do a better job on this.
All of that kind of stuff. If they're using the trendy terms, if they're,
Have you seen that preacher sneakers thing?
Yeah. I actually took a little video of Devin over the weekend.
Yeah.
He got on some Jordans.
Really?
And I tagged them in it. Yeah.
Yeah, my tennis shoes are not expensive enough.
They don't need to be.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's I don't know how to feel about the preacher sneakers thing.
I don't know I don't know what store you go to get $800
it doesn't rub
tennis
me
shoes.
the right way.
I don't know. I mean, is that store at the mall? Is that at Peachtree Mall? Can you go to Peachtree Mall and get
a pair of Jordans
$800?
Yeah. I mean, people used to stand in line like overnight.
I could walk into Peachtree Mall and get $800 tennis shoes.
Not $800 tennis shoes. Maybe $200 tennis shoes. Oh, actually, if you went and purchased some Yeezys, it'll be like $700, maybe $600 or $700.
Yeezys. All right. Just picture me coming in and asking, where are the Yeezys? Is there a store in Peachtree Mall where I can get some Yeezys?
It's a store called Culture. It's a sneaker store. Right. They have
I used to hang out at the mall a lot. I haven't been in the mall in a long time. I went to Dillard's a little while back to get a belt.
That's the extent of your shopping.
I needed a belt. Yeezys. That's Kanye's thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, so this Sunday we got new song in the worship service. We got Lord's Supper, which is good.
Did you see the meme that I posted about Lord's Supper?
I did.
Go check it out. It's funny.
Yeah, that's on our Fort social media.
Go give it some clout.
Yeah, that was the first thing. I put Instagram back on my phone, I don't know, yesterday maybe. Mm-hmm. And that was like the first thing I saw was that. I also saw your dad preaching.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I regretted I didn't go.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I would have loved to.
I recorded it if you want to.
You got the whole thing?
I got about 30 minutes of it.
I want it. I want to hear it.
Okay.
I really do. Because the part you played was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a good preacher.
Yeah. I was excited about that. So yeah, I want to hear the rest for sure. So yeah, Lord's Supper, always a good time for our church. I think for any church, I always want it to be something that we're not just going through the motions. We do it on a regular basis, which I think we should do, because I know some churches space them way out, or it's a very intermittent thing. We do it once a month, third Sunday of the month. It's just Sunday we chose, but I think it's something that we need to really reflect on and put our heart into. And Jesus gave us that opportunity to do this physical act, to remember the physical act that he did for us. And so it's a good time for our church.
When I was little and it was Communion Sunday, it was the first Sunday of the month, and we would all get really dressed up in black and white.
Nice.
Every Communion Sunday. Memories.
I think that it should be special. Like if I went to this church, which I do, but like
kind of a key part of this church.
But but I know that it's Sunday, but like I would think, hey guys, it's Communion Sunday, it's Lord's Supper Sunday. This is a special time. We get to do this today, not just a going through the motions kind of thing. I hope our folks will feel like that more and more. I try and spend time trying to explain it, so people understand where it's coming from and the meaning behind it. because I want it to be meaningful for them. So we got that, and anything else exciting coming up this weekend? Oh, we're going to talk about angels. Yeah, we're going through Hebrews, and so this next part of kind of the second half of chapter 1 is about angels. It's about Jesus, but it talks about angels. So we're going to talk about angels a little bit. Do you know a lot about angels?
Just about as much of about angels as any other person.
Wings,
halos, heaven.
Gotcha. All right.
Worship.
Yeah.
Over and over.
And so that should be fun. Talk some about angels. We'll do that on Sunday, and so I hope that hope we get to see all of you there on Sunday, and bring somebody with you. This is once again, this is the time of year when folks will accept an invitation to church. People are getting back into the routine. They're getting their kids. This is the school year where we're going to get our homework done before 8:00 and going to get the kids to bed. We're going to do it this time.
Back to school kind of reminds me of New Year's.
It's the same thing. And even if you don't have kids, everybody just feels like this time of year, we're going to get our lives together. It's going to happen. And so one of those things is spiritual. And so people will be willing to accept an invitation to church. And so you can invite them. They'll be more receptive. And a couple of things, if you want somebody to say yes to you, which stats show that most people will say yes and there's a couple of things, if you would be willing to meet them somewhere that's not the church. So if you'll meet them at another location, say, hey, let's have breakfast at Waffle House and then go to church with me. Or, so.
That's a good little tip.
Yeah. And so, and the stats bear that out. There's I think it's like 80% of people will say yes if you will do that. And so, people are nervous about inviting. You said, I've invited them a ton of times, but maybe try that. Maybe it's somebody you've been wanting to go and you go, hey, let's go to breakfast, or let's meet at the Walmart parking lot, or whatever it is, whatever other location. So a little tip for inviting people to church.
Bring a friend.
Yeah, awesome. And you got anything else you want to leave us with?
Don't sweat the clout, folks.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be working on my Clout and my Yeezys, and
I got you.
I'm going to try and get more Yeezy Clout. If I have Yeezys,
Clout.
if I have Yeezys, I could get more Clout, right?
Possibly.
All right. I'm going to go to Peachtree Mall.
Don't.
I'm going right after this. I'm going to go
take Joey with you. He's very passionate about sneakers.
Joey has a problem. Joey has a sneaker problem. So I'm going after this. I'm going to get my Yeezys, and then I'm going to Rose's. And I may swing back around here and see what you guys are doing at student ministry. Play some Gaga ball or something like that.
Sweet.
All right. You ready to listen to this awesome music on the way out?
Woo, woo, woo. Tell us what you think about the music.
All right. Hey, if you got a question or anything you want us to talk about, you can comment, or you can send us an email, Fortcast@Fort.Church. So this is
Kayla,
and this is Matt, and we'll see you next time. Check out this music.